My language is visual, so these are sort of my letter to the world, through images. It's been 30 years I've been, working on images that are part of this narrative that we finish here in heaven, in utopia. And but to get there, we have to go through the material world and the materialism of the world and the sort of confusion in the times that we live in. The darkness and difficulties that we face living in today's world, and this is a reply to that. This world up here, the new world, is a reply. So up here we have the First Supper instead of the Last Supper, because in the new world there's no more sin because no one has to die. That life goes on, and that there's this idea of a life after this time. I feel it's my role, that's sort of been my purpose, and I always want to provide communication and in my work, and I want people to understand what I'm doing, because I want to connect with people the way music connects with people. For me, that's the beauty of art, is connecting with people without words. That's why I call them letters. Connecting with them through artwork. I'm living in Hawaii, and it's just a very heavenly place, and it inspired me to put people in there and photograph this idea of man and nature, and this perfect union and this harmony between the two. And I began in the 80s experimenting in the color lab with negatives and painting on the negatives in opposite colors and creating these new colors and new techniques. So you see, working very small on the negatives, you see sometimes a fingerprint or a piece of tape, but to me that's part of the craft, going back to the analog in photography. Since I was a child, I loved Michelangelo and the Renaissance. I feel them, I don't open books and use those poses as references. I think they're sort of like embedded in my brain, Michelangelo said that proof of God is found in the beauty of man, and I could add to that, the beauty of man and nature is proof that God exists.